just letting them be because they want to paint them as victims. They're not victims. They're definitely not.
You're determining that these people are legal foreigners. Because I mean, we know that already last week, General Mkhwanazi did say that there needs to be a way.
All right, that is Jacinta Ngobi.
It's not our job to verify, but when we're marching, when we're doing operations, there's always the police. It's their job to ask people for their papers, and if they don't have papers, then obviously they're illegal. And we've had a number of people, every single place that we go that is a hub for foreigners, there's tons of illegal. Very few of these people are documented, actually. Very, very few. And the ones that are documented are not behaving and carrying themselves in this manner that these that are not documented are. And that is the problem that we have today, is that everyone is being grouped with the same type of banner. When we talk about illegal immigrants, nobody wants to hear the parts about illegal. You all just want to say foreigners and xenophobia and whatnot. We are talking about people who crossed the border or who flew here with no documents and then started building a life for themselves. We don't know these people. We don't know their background. We don't know what type of crimes they're running away from in their country. But we're supposed to just integrate with those people and life must carry on, because if we don't, then we're xenophobic. There's nothing xenophobic about wanting law and order in your own country. And this thing of calling us xenophobic is not going to work anymore, unfortunately, because we don't care what you label us. We really don't care. Call us whatever you want to call us, but South Africa is not going to die at the extent of people trying to tell us what to do in our own country to make sure that it's surviving and it thrives for the future of this country.
So what do you make then of the criticism that you're only targeting black African foreigners?
Look, I don't think criticism is abnormal. Criticism is normal. But like I said, anyone who's criticizing us, criticize us with something in hand. You can't just say we're targeting black people. It's not about skin color. It's about having papers. So if you can take this argument of black, orange and pink aside, what other argument are you giving us for us to keep these people in our country? Why must we be the only country that is infested with illegal immigrants, and you're telling us it's because they're African? Which other African country allows South Africans like us to just walk in and say, hey, look at me, I'm black, so I'm African, so let me into your country, let me have a spaza shop, let me start selling drugs in your country because I'm black?
Your reaction to the terrorists? The reaction to the fact that this deportation is very difficult on Antonio Guterres?
Look, it has to grow. That's the only way. If the government is not listening, then it has to grow. And the sentiments on the ground are that people are fed up. And they're not fed up, once again, I repeat, with the foreigners only. It's with our government, whose lack of planning, whose inability to actually come up with strategies to make the situation better, and they're moving at a snail pace. This is not normal migration. I say this all the time. What we're currently facing in South Africa is not normal migration. Thank you.
Thank you.
namanje-ke sinjalo kwesiqala ngamza kwethu esicela ukulungisa iy'nkinga zasekhaya. Can you fix our own problems peacefully? Because lokho abakwenza kulelizwe 100% sure and guaranteed ukuthi in their own countries they can never allow such things like this. I remember one day thola i-visa on arrival in Nigeria. Ngangabona South Africa, it was 2016. Sajika eKenya ngoba ivisa singakwazi ukuyithola yabona ngoba umthetho wakhona uqinile lelizwe elinjani okuvumela wonke umuntu njengakhuluma udaba lezolo ukuthi izolo akekho umuntu ongafika samandaba ongafika emzini wendoda yakhipha bese efike elala nezindlu zakhona zonke ey'mithise zonke akafiki nemfazi akafiki namuntu ekungabi indaba zamuntu asifike lapho iy'ngane zakhona azenze zibe nomahosha futhi adayise ney'dakamizwa ngoba intoso yabo ukuthi bazi-organize kanje emndenini eminyaka yomhlaba owu-10 kuya-20 lelizwe ukuthatha ukungena that is their activity. It's not at all xenophobic. When you have failed, you just point things around. There's no xenophobic, there's no racism, there is no tribalism. Here we are one thing. As we are here in ePitoli, from KwaZulu Natal, there's no singalwempi, usengalwempi, sithi ke oba bamkhulu kunokuphopheka, abantu besandla, abantu bemathi, idolobha Zizwe, no Jacinta, to make sure that they will clean up and sweep all the provinces and all our cities, because all cities are looted as a result of these illegal immigrants that are here in our own country. We are sick and tired. Can our government listen to